And I forgot to press the record button. Hello cat people! How are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today we are reviewing La Casa de Papel palette. I'm starting by priming my eyes with Urban Decay and Primer Potion, and while I'm doing this, let me tell you some things. First of all, a question for you. Have you watched La Casa del Papel? Like I have tried to watch, I have watched some episodes from season 1, but it was the time that I was moving here in Sweden, so to be honest I haven't watched a lot, but I'm planning to do as soon as I will find free time, which is a very difficult task. I think that's gonna be very good. Please don't spoil that down on the comments, please don't ruin this experience for me, because I'm very curious to see why everyone is going crazy for this series. And to be honest, I feel that NYX's choice to do a collaboration with this Netflix series was quite a clever one. So what do you feel about this collab? What do you feel about collabs between makeup brands and movies slash series? Do you agree with this? Would you buy any of this stuff? I know this palette is kinda old and I know that this review is also kinda outdated, but I got it, I had no time, and I really want to tell you my opinion about this, although that it might be discontinued nowadays, but I think you can find it, at least in Sweden. I see it very recently at H&M, so if you go there you might find it. As you can see, the palette has still its plastic, like I literally never used it before, so let me try to remove this plastic. Oh my god. Look, I'm not gonna remove this plastic by myself because I have nails, very beautiful nails to be honest. So I'm going to my boyfriend, he will remove the plastic and I will come back to tell you about the shadows. Yay! We managed to open the palette! Ta-da! So, for my lid, I'm gonna go with a combination with Estocolmo and In the Bank. One is warm tone, the other one is cool toned, and I feel that these both combined will do the perfect neutral. Also, I think that Estocolmo means Stockholm. Am I right? Spanish-speaking friends, please write a comment down below if you know this. If this is the case, it's so cute. It's a very nice interpretation of Stockholm. I really like it. So, I don't know if I told you for what look I'm gonna go today. So the idea is to go with a smoked brown eyeliner, and then I'm gonna create some details here and there with a plum red, either this or that. So far so good. Now I'm gonna take a very thin brush like this one right here. This is from Beauty Bay BB212, and with this I'm gonna go to rock bottom. It's a cool tone brown and I'm gonna take an amount. If you see here, it says not for the eyes. Look, my opinion about this, it's like nothing will happen if you put it on your eyes, but I do not recommend you to do that. If the palette says so, then just don't do that. I'm gonna put it on my eyes because I'm reviewing this palette. I really feel that there is no danger with these colors. I feel that they are doing it because they want to sell in America, and in America there are some different regulations, so I don't particularly feel that it's dangerous, but this is my opinion. Definitely, I'm not telling you to risk your eye health. Your eyes might be more sensitive than mine, so don't be reckless like me, okay? Don't be reckless like me. Ta-da! I have finished with this eye because actually I want to try some stuff and make sure that everything is working, and then I will do on camera this eye. But before I start, I would like to mention that the eyeliner here has been done by this eyeliner. This is from Colourpop Liquid Liner. It's called Grande. Very nice one, and that's pretty much what I have used, and I have to show it to you because I don't like doing eyeliner on camera. I don't know, it's pretty confusing for me. But anyway, so as you can see here, there is a grain shift, and for this I have used from my palette this shadow right here, which is called Royal Mint. Very nice color, I would say, but it's not that opaque. Like, as a topper, it's great, but I don't think that it can stand as a shimmer by itself. It's quite chalky. I'm gonna swatch it here on my hand. Can you see? It's not very opaque, but as a topper, it's great. It's very good. Now we have reached the most interesting part, in my opinion at least, the part where I'm doing these red things right here. So I started by using an eye pencil, this one right here. This is from Your Makeup Stories in the shade Motivation, and then I went with the following colors from the palette. First of all, I used this one, the Cheeky Plum. Am I reading it correctly? Is it called Cheeky? Anyway, I used this one right here in combination with this one right here, the red jumpsuit, which is the most representative red for the outfits that everyone is wearing. It's so beautiful. And then, in order to smoke it out a little bit, I used this color right here, which is a very nice dusty pink. It's called Tokyo. Again, at this point, I would like to tell you that none of these colors, these three colors, are not suitable for the eyes. But me, being me, I risked and I have everything here, and soon I will have everything on this eye as well. Nice, so I have finished with the eye right here, and here at this part, let's call it crease for now, because the idea comes from cut crease, obviously. I'm gonna add some red glitter, and believe it or not, I would never expect to use red glitter, because if you know me, you know that I kinda hate red. Like, oh, it's okay to use it in looks like that for a little bit every now and then, especially it's a little bit more on the burgundy side, but in general, I don't like red. But if you don't know that, this means that you are new here, so hello, my name is Antigoni. I love doing makeup, I love trying new palettes, I love doing body paints as well. So, if you don't wanna miss any of these videos, please subscribe to this channel. If you're already subscribed, check that if you're still subscribed, because I have heard and I have seen that YouTube removes the subscription, so make sure that you are subscribed because more cool things are coming and I'm so excited. Anyway, back to the glitter. I'm gonna apply some lash glue right here. This is almost finished, this is from Duo. So I'm gonna apply the glue here, and then I'm gonna use my tool, which I cannot find right now. Anyway, you will see it. I'm gonna pick some tiny glitters and I will place them on here. The top part of my eye is done, and I'm moving on and I will do the lower part. And for this, I'm gonna use a combination. So first of all, I will go again with Rock Bottom, and I will combine it with Stockholm. Wow, right? I'm so impressed with this name. It's like today's thing in my mind. So I'm gonna blend these two and I'm gonna create this result right here. The eye look is pretty much ready. Now I'm gonna apply my false lashes. I'm gonna do the base for my face, which is the boring part. I know, since I'm not changing the products, it's very boring. I'm planning to do a full face of new products, but today is not the day. So I'm gonna skip all the boring, and then I will come back to tell you my thoughts about the palette. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Today we are reviewing the palette from La Casa de Papel right here, and another title that the series has is Money Heist. So today I'm gonna tell you the word for heist because I find it just more interesting than money, okay? So in Greek we say listia. Say it with me. Listia. Listia. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below where you're using the word listia, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. Especially if you're Spanish speaking, I would be very interested to know this word in Spanish. As always, I'm ending all my makeups by doing the lips, and oops, I realized that I forgot to tell you what I applied on my face today. So I started, as always, with NYX and Marshmallow Primer, and then I continued this time with a powder foundation. So I used from TK Cosmetics the foundation in the shade Peach Zero. Actually, it was a pretty light foundation for my skin tone, but I fixed it and now it's perfect. Then I used the blush from Annabelle Minerals, this one right here. It's in the shade Rose, and Rose also is the name of the concealer from TK Minerals. TK Cosmetics that I have used as well. And what else? As a highlighter, I have used from Fenty Beauty diamond bomb, how many carats? You see, everything has to do with money today. And now I'm ready to do my lips, and for my lips, I'm gonna use a combination of products, as always. So, first of all, I'm gonna start with this pencil right here. It's in the name Copenhagen, and it's from NYX Professional Makeup. From NYX again, I'm gonna use Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade, can you guess, Copenhagen? And then on the top, I'm gonna apply a butter gloss, again from NYX. I feel that today I'm using a lot of products from NYX Professional Makeup just because I want to be in concept. And this butter gloss has the name Devil's Food Cake. Nice name. So, let's apply everything and then we will come back for a review of the palette. So, before I end this video, let me tell you some final thoughts about the palette. As you know, when it comes to collabs, NYX is doing a great work always. Like, I'm very happy with the collaboration that they had with Sabrina, and I'm super happy with the mattes that I have used in this palette. I have used some light ones like these two, and some darker, I think among the most dark that this palette can offer, these two plummy reds. Now, when it comes to the shimmers, actually they're not that opaque, so I think that they are most like toppers instead of shimmers. Now it comes to preference. I think that this one is amazing on my eye, but just to know they will not perform like the normal shimmers, like highlighters or stuff like that. But if you like something more gentle, you can definitely use them. I have used this one, and a golden one, I don't remember which one. I think that these three that I showed you are performing exactly the same way. I want to do some swatches about the greens because I feel that the greens are the most interesting colors of this palette. So I'm gonna swatch Print Money, Lisboa, and what else? And Nairobi, this one right here, so let me show you. And I forgot to press the record button, so basically I never recorded those swatches, and that's why Antigoni from the future is here to show you everything that you have missed from the previous video. So the swatches are these ones right here. I don't know how clearly you can see them, and let me remind you the shades that I have swatched. So I took Print Money, Lisboa, and Nairobi. And all in all, to summarize my opinion about the palette, I feel that this is incredible. It has perfect matte, super blendable, super buildable. I love the sheer metallics, the toppers basically, that it has, because it gives you a lot of choices. And to be honest, with this palette I completed my collection with a lot of new colors that I didn't already have, and the big surprise for me, it was these three greens that I have swatched on my hand, because I felt that all the metallics from this palette were sheer, but no, these three are actually very opaque and I love them. Now, if you felt that you didn't have enough time to see the previous makeup, or if you're curious about this makeup right here, you can always visit me on my Instagram, and there I usually upload galleries with 5 pictures from its makeup in order for you to take some time to zoom in to see the makeup in different angles and poses and stuff like that. So don't forget to visit me there. My Instagram is Catlady Antigoni, and my editor will leave it down here, right editor? And this was our video for today. See you on Friday with a new body paint video, and until then, bye bye!